I live in Newbury Park, California, which is part of Thousand Oaks, which is in the so north and west of LA, along the coast, but over the mountains. I got the studio lights on now, so it's quite bright. I do have a window over here, but I usually leave it covered because I don't. I get a lot of sun coming in there, and it gets very hot. I have a sit stand desk, so that's an automatic sit and stand. You press a button, it goes up and down. And behind me, I've got a green screen because I do a lot of kind of video training and stuff where I can project my screen onto that in post production. So that's why you see the green behind me there. I have an awesome new monitor. It's 38 inches curved, and it's great. One nice feature is I've got some closets with sliding doors, and I've mounted whiteboard on those sliders. So I get floor to ceiling whiteboards. I try to stand a lot, but when I'm not standing, I have to have a really good chair. If I have music that has lyrics that I like, then I'll just end up singing along, and I'll just get lost in the song. The whole team, we're all on Ring Central, so we use that for communications and for video conferencing. I'm definitely a fidgeter. Like, often we'll use my AirPod thing, and I'll just be like spinning this in my hand. And whiteboards are really, for me, just a way to think. Like, I'm a visual thinker, and a visual kind of planner. And when I think about like a structure of a database or a script or anything like that, I'm best when I have some kind of visual cues around that. So I will just use a whiteboard for that, or scraps of paper, but often just a whiteboard, and I'll just draw. And it might not make any sense to anybody but me. It's really just about, it's a process that helps me work through whatever problem I'm having. It's just to be able to draw about it. The team is primarily Mac. We all have Mac laptops as our primary machines. I've got the latest PowerBook with the touch bar. I like the trackpad, the Magic, the big trackpad, and the usual mouse, or the usual Apple keyboard that comes with it. For our FileMaker servers, we're predominantly Windows in the cloud servers, all Windows 2012 or 2016. Killer. My average upload and download speeds are 300 in each direction, which is pretty good. We try to write up a document right in Basecamp describing what happened, and that way the whole team can see it. For pretty much any graphics, including prototyping, is Sketch. We use Sketch a lot, and it's great for web graphics. It's great for SVGs and making SVGs for FileMaker. PandaDoc for our contract management and proposal management. We use FM Perception a lot. Obviously, that's our tool, and it's our number one thing. It's open pretty much all the time. So generator is becoming really important for us. Again, it's something we're using all the time. I have a Typinator keyboard shortcut that will put the framework for looping through records on my clipboard, and I can just paste it into the script. We do development on a dev server, and we deploy to a production server. We use CrashPlan, and we use it both for our own computers, but we also install it on the server. So Basecamp and GitHub, we have a lot of projects that are managed in GitHub. The web stuff, more and more of our FileMaker stuff is actually managed there. The time tracking and time billing is an internal system, and I think that's the right decision. If it's a key part of your business, then you probably need to own it 100%. the first thing I do is I go and snuggle with the dogs because they're pretty cute. They love lots of attention, so I go and snuggle with them for a little bit, walk around the backyard, and then there's housework, right? So I've got my team, obviously, but I also am a member of a couple Slack groups and a few other groups, just informal groups of people that we can bounce ideas off of. And that's definitely where we go for the FileMaker stuff. A couple user groups, FM Disk obviously is one, and we have a user group in San Diego we do.